Hedera HBAR ETF has been registered. A ripple of excitement went through the crypto world. But here's the cold, hard truth. What you've been told is only a fraction of the story. The official headlines are a distraction. They want you to focus on the paperwork, but they don't want you to see the real multi-trillion-dollar secret hidden just beneath the surface. What if this isn't just a filing? What if this is the final piece of a puzzle? A puzzle that, once complete, will trigger an unprecedented flood of institutional cash into Hedera HBAR and change your life forever. We're gonna pull back the curtain and show you the full, unvarnished truth. If you're interested in this topic, hit the like button, subscribe, and type interested in the comments, and I will give you a heart. Welcome back. Today, we're not just reading the headlines, we're decoding them. Over the next 9 minutes, I'm gonna give you the secret decoder ring to understand what's really happening with Hedera HBAR. You'll learn. 1. The true meaning of the Grayscale ETF registration. It's not what you think. 2. The 3 massive partnership moves that have been happening quietly behind the scenes. 3. The single game-changing reason institutions are now flocking to Hedera HBAR. And finally, we'll build to a shocking climax, revealing the final stage of this epic crypto cycle and why Hedera HBAR is positioned to dominate it. I will explain every complex term with simple visual analogies. This isn't about just watching, this is about being empowered. Are you ready? Let's start with the one piece of news that has everyone talking. The Hedera HBAR ETF has been registered in Delaware. On the surface, it sounds like a monumental step, right? People are celebrating it like a finished race. But here's the thing. Delaware is just a legal first step. It's a placeholder. It's like a world-class chef writing down their recipe on a napkin before they even step foot in the kitchen. It tells us they plan to cook, but it doesn't mean dinner is ready. So, what is Grayscale really trying to signal, and what is the massive hidden implication of this move that tells us the real action is still to come? To put this into an analogy, the Hedera HBAR ETF has been registered in Delaware is not the finished building, it's the blueprint. It tells us that Grayscale has done its homework. They've dotted their I's and crossed their T's. They've legally prepared the groundwork for a future fund. A company of Grayscale's size and reputation doesn't do this just for fun. This is a formal public declaration of intent. It's a strategic move that allows them to be ready to file with the SEC, the final gatekeeper, the moment the time is right. This isn't about the ETF being approved today. It's about Grayscale showing the world that when the time comes, they will be the first ones at the table. And as we're about to see, the stage for that moment has been carefully and quietly set for months. Now let's look at another piece of news you probably saw as a minor detail. SaucerSwap, a major DeFi platform on Hedera HBAR, announced a huge grant. The headlines just called it funding. But here's where things get interesting. This isn't just about giving a DeFi project some cash. This is the key to unlocking a massive partnership, a partnership so big it could bring hundreds of thousands of new users to the Hedera HBAR network overnight, all from a world most crypto investors ignore. But what kind of partnership could be so transformative, and why is this grant the hidden signal that something much larger is being built? Think of the Hedera HBAR network as a brand new superhighway. It's fast, it's efficient, and the tolls are cheap. But what good is a highway if there are no on-ramps and no cars? That's what SaucerSwap's grant is about. It's a strategic investment to build those on-ramps. The roadmap they've announced with a new mobile app, automation, and a perpetual futures platform isn't just a list of features, it's a strategic move to attract real, everyday people who want to trade crypto easily and efficiently. This isn't just a grant. It's a partnership to build the user-facing tools that will turn the superhighway into a bustling, active network. The grant money is the construction fund for a system that will bring retail users in droves. As this is happening, another quiet event occurred that most people completely missed. The Hedera HBAR hit Tier 1 status on DFNS. What does Tier 1 really mean? It's not just a fancy label. Think of it as a secret handshake, a VIP key card that allows a project into the most exclusive high-security club in crypto. But why did Hedera HBAR get this special invitation, and what's in this club that makes institutions desperate to join? This isn't about a token's price. It's about a foundational trust that institutions need to risk billions of dollars. Let's simplify. DFNS is like a world-class, super secure hotel chain for digital money. Banks, fintech companies, and big corporations don't want to deal with the messy business of creating and managing crypto wallets themselves. They want a service that's secure, audited, and compliant. By achieving Tier 1 status, Hedera HBAR has proven it meets the highest standards for these services. These HBAR Plus services, it's a signal that institutions can now safely build on the Hedera HBAR network without worrying about security or compliance. This is a crucial, unsexy piece of the puzzle that proves Hedera is a professional-grade solution, not just a speculative token. It's the silent trust builder that the public never sees. But here's where things get even more interesting. Now let's talk about the biggest, most mind-blowing part of this story, the real-world asset RWA revolution happening on Hedera HBAR. A company called Bison Link is bringing institutional-grade RWA tokenization infrastructure to the network. What does that mouthful of words actually mean for you? It means they're building the infrastructure that could one day let you own a piece of a skyscraper or a government treasury bond all on the Hedera HBAR network. This isn't just about crypto. It's about bringing the entire global economy onto the blockchain. But what does this really mean for the price of Hedera's HBAR, and how will it be the ultimate price driver? Think of the entire global financial system as a massive old school city. RWAs are the digital bridges that let the money from that old city cross over into the new, the decentralized world. The total value of all physical assets in the world, from real estate to gold to government debt, is in the trillions. By building the infrastructure for RWAs, Hedera HBAR isn't just competing with other cryptocurrencies, it's competing for a slice of the entire global financial pie. This is the true long-term value proposition that separates Hedera from the rest. This is what attracts the big money, the kind of money that can't just be created with a few lines of code. And it's not just a dream. One company is already doing it. This brings us to the final and perhaps most important piece of the puzzle, the partnership with a company called Kio. They are actively bringing institutional funds on-chain using the Hedera network. They are not just building tools. They are the ultimate digital asset plumber for the biggest financial firms in the world. They're building the hidden infrastructure that Wall Street needs. But who are they really working with? And what does their quiet presence mean for the future of Hedera HBAR? This single partnership could be the ultimate catalyst. In the world of finance, everything is about trust and plumbing. Kio is building the plumbing that connects old school financial institutions to the Hedera HBAR network in a compliant, secure, and regulated way. Think about it. A bank can't just send billions in US treasuries to a crypto wallet. They need a system that ensures compliance and security at every step. This partnership is a quiet but monumental step forward. It proves that Hedera is not just a decentralized ledger. It's a scalable, professional, and trustworthy backbone for the future of finance. This is the partnership that proves Hedera HBAR is truly ready for the big leagues. But why is all this happening now? This is the moment everything comes together. The Hedera HBAR ETF has been registered, but that was just the headline. The real story, the one you now understand, is the culmination of all these moving parts. The Saucer Swap grant is building the user-friendly on-ramp. The DFNS Tier 1 status is the secret handshake for institutions. The Bison-linked RWA infrastructure is the bridge for trillions of dollars, and the Kio partnership is the high-tech plumbing that makes it all possible. The Hedera HBAR ETF has been registered not as a random event, but as the final public signal that Hedera HBAR has completed its transformation. This isn't just about a price pump, it's about a fundamental shift. We've just witnessed stage 1 of the institutional cycle, the filing. We're about to enter stage 2, quiet accumulation, and soon we will see stage 3, the explosive, high-volume price discovery. All the pieces are in place, the groundwork is finished, the Hedera HBAR network is ready, the institutions are watching, and the most powerful thing you can do now is understand that you are at a critical crossroads. You've now seen the full story. You are no longer just an HBAR holder, you are a strategic investor who understands the true value proposition. The ETF registration is not the finish line, it's the starting gun. Your job now is to stay vigilant, stay informed, and refuse to fall for the FUD or the hopium. But for all this explosive potential, there is one major unseen danger that could send the price tumbling. A secret that the market is overlooking. It's a story you cannot afford to miss. Click the video on your screen right now for the ultimate warning, your roadmap to protect your portfolio. I'll see you in the next video.